just get strength. Oh, Ndp, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and reason in God's sight and a democratic country. Oh, Ndp, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and reason in God's sight and a democratic country. Oh, Ndp, we love you so. One family, one destiny. We strive for what is right and reason in God's sight.
The winds of change are sweeping through the region. Change is long overdue. This is a new year. These are new times. We are the New Democratic Party. This is the Newtimes Program with your host. We are ready. What about you?
The love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we see an end to this suffering and misery? Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening? Right now, the country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Hey. Yes. Hey. So places that we live in despair. Show that this government don't really care. Every day some struggle to make ends meet. Many are homeless out in the streets. There's got to be a better way for us in this country to let us walk for a brighter day to build our society. Right now we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win.
Good morning, my dear friends and foes alike. This is the New Times Program for today, Friday, the 29th of August, 2025. As you know, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Let us begin today's program, folks, by reading from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10 to 20. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the whole armor of God so that you can stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the whole armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand, stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Pray also for me, that whenever I speak, words may be given to me, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in trade. Pray that I may declare it fearlessly as I should. Ephesians 6, verses 1 to 20. Pray also for me, that whenever I speak, words may be given unto me, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel. Folks, let us wish all who are celebrating birthdays or anniversary a most enjoyable day. And for all those who are mourning the loss of loved ones, we extend deepest condolences to you. Last week, folks, we looked at elections and how elections can be stolen. We asked the question, are elections free and fair in St. Vincent and the Grenadines under Labour? Today, folks, I wanted for us to go back a little bit to the issue of prime. But we won't do that today. But somehow I think we should be able to incorporate aspects of prime in what I will wish for us to discuss. This week, folks, was sort of a challenging one for me. It was eye-opening, it was instructive. And the thought arose that I think that, I don't know, folks, I'm a bit lost. I don't know if persons like Lariston, Francois Clark, or some teacher, current or past, to tell me if civics is taught in our schools. I know in nursing, under sociology, because sociology touches on government, and it might look at varying aspects of our lives. It might look at education, health, and so on. Well, as I said, my touch on government. I remember when I taught sociology at the School of Nursing, they thought I was obsessed with baby man. But when you have to give examples, particularly from a local standpoint, who else, whose name would be called? In as much as though I try even now on air not to call his name, and to use what he says, Pikong, in because I don't want to call his name, I'll use a little bit of Pikong and I will say baby man. All part of our political culture. Not that I am or was obsessed. But folks, from what I saw taking place over the last week, it is clear that civics is lacking. And Dr. Wayne Murray, in looking at all that has taken place, a post he made is what will be driving our discussion this morning. Because it is clear. It is clear that we do not know the roles, function, responsibilities of government and of opposition. And it is no small wonder that the government is themselves confused and think now that the Unity Labour Party is the government. The Unity Labour Party is not the government. They are the ruling party. And folks, I don't know how I came to Imad's song that I want my country to win. I remember during the referendum, I used to use this song by Patches, because I truly love my country. And I know, well, Cummins have that now as his theme song, so just decided to go with this one. But somehow this week, I felt like pulling back. But then I said, no, civics is lacking in our country. And I thank Dr. Wade Murray for his post. We are in a terrible state of affairs in this country.
Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning. And I want me country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, our people are suffering. And I want me country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. So come on, my people, all hands on deck. Let's give it a shot, it's time to reset. No matter your race, your color, or creed, working together we can achieve. For this country to progress, we must do our best. Forget about past and blame, our country we must reclaim. Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win.
And I might believe you, me. That is the reason why I am on radio, barring the mercies of God. I woke up this morning and I had the health and the strength to be here this morning. So now, folks, during the week, advocates of the devil started advocating for the devil by asking or stating that the New Democratic Party should have gone out and built homes or in any other way assisted with burial relief. So maybe I myself went about it the wrong way, but you know me. So I responded And I reminded persons of what the NDP did, for example, in following the 2013 flood. And I don't know how many of you remember that initially the NDP had gotten written grant of duty-free concession to bring in stuff for victims of the 2013 floods. But before you could wink your eyes, the duty-free concession granted was rescinded. So I reminded persons of that. Maybe I use some wrong terms like upstart and just come, hot and sweaty. But then I went on to remind persons about First St. Vincent Bank. And that money transfer company downtown, I don't know if it's, well, it's not PayPal. I think it's PaySwift, some Swift or the other. And we know what took place. Well, although Battu was not associated with the NDP. But we know what happened to Battu. An exclusion order was issued. Folks, don't call yet now. Don't call yet. Please do not call as yet. An exclusion order was issued for Battu. And they say that Battu was not deported. But folks, you know all the challenges that the New Democratic Party faces. But I say, yes, when you hate somebody, anything you will do to get at them. I remember years ago when we were doing folk law, school in Georgetown. Alban Henry had a folk song called Bombay. And the first sentence he was saying, this I could remember. Since I live in here with you, Thelma, everything I do aggravate you. Nothing good I can do to please you. Remember, for the volcano eruption, when people said, I beg you, please don't call yet. Mr. Daniel called yesterday, last week, sorry. With a whole different thing. Allow me, please. Volcanic eruption was saying that they're not going to send stuff for the government because they know they might end up in the wrong hands. And the government turned around and said that everything should be sent to Nemo. And silently, you know, you will hear silently. When they say send everything to meet Nemo, you know what they're saying silently? Do not send to the NDP. But folks, when the issue of the assistance for the relief was shut down, even to the point of me being blocked, they came up now with the other one. Oh, wait, let me back up. It is not only coming up now with another one. Like parrots, like echo chambers, they started echoing now. Oh, the NDP promised 100,000 to the Southern Grenadines. Where is the money? So we had to remind them they didn't simply merely promise $100,000 for the Southern Grenadines. They promised to assist students to the tune of 100,000. When they did it, folks, they came to the people and they asked for assistance. But they said it is bursaries for students. Bursaries for students, and it was their intention to assist with some of the poor souls who lost homes. To assist with some of the poor souls who lost homes. So, those over there keep asking, where is the money? And we, this morning I almost read from Galatians. There's a scripture verse there in Galatians that asks, oh, ye foolish Galatians who have bewitched you. But then I changed my mind. I said, no, let us use Ephesians. Because even me myself went out of line. Because as Dr. Morris said, let us read what Dr. Morris said. Keep focused. Governments are elected to manage public resources and formulate policies and ensure that the state operates based on the Constitution, inclusive of law and order. In our form of government, the proposition, meaning the government, having the majority has direct control of the public purse, whereas the opposition keeps scrutiny relative to following rules and regulations. Anyone who believes that the opposition should be generating monies to to solve the problems of the population clearly does not understand how government works. A system where the opposition generates funds to aid the population is also counterproductive to the very opposition, because the proposition can simply focus on caring for its majority with all the state resources as a bribe. Folks, last week when I spoke about elections and I asked you if elections are free and fair in this country, I pointed to this. So back to Dr. Murray. This will create a situation where the two sides are satisfying its support, given the holder of the public purse, the proposition, the advantage. The unfair advantage, as I used last week. The role of the opposition is to oppose with scrutiny. This is especially so to ensure equity for the population. It is a myth that the proposition is responsible for its majority and the opposition to its minority. The proposition, the government is elected as the people's government, and the opposition as the people's opposition. If citizens believe that the opposition, who does not hold the public purse, must seek to aid its problem, well, that is the greatest fantasy. Folks, I said to you that we could time prime. We could time prime. But based on some of the terms used by Dr. Wayne Murray, folks, just bear with me a second. I think we can go back today a little bit on the surface to the Public Accounts Committee. Because what I did, I stole parts of Dr. Murray's post and I edited it to suit Dr. Murray. When Dr. Murray spoke about the opposition keeps scrutiny relative to the rules and regulation, I inserted there, thus, for example, the need for a public accounts committee to ensure that public funds are spent for the purposes intended. Folks, some of the persons who are asking for accountability, not for public funds, but for the monies that we got to give to students of the Southern Grenadine. You know, I can't remember the class now, and no one of you will remind me about it. I know one of you would remind me about it. There is a clause in the loan agreement with Taiwan for the hospital that they are building out there at the Iti Joshua Airport. Out there, you know what I mean? The old airport, the decommissioned airport. There is a clause in it A terminology. I can't recall it now. Jam Jam. My favorite Funday. What is it? That they can take money from the hospital. Cheryl, you might have to help me. That they could take money intended for the hospital that they are building out there and use it for any other thing that they want to use. Hold on, we know. We know. Accountability is a cost for the government. But in that hospital agreement, Fitch Bramblow, some of you, one of you message me, please. What was the clause? They could take money from the loan for the hospital and use it anywhere else. But folks, I'm putting all out that all of this out there first before we get into the issue of the role of the proposition and the role of the opposition. Because when they ask about the monies, persons who have not donated a red cent to it want to know how the money went. Whereas those them who paying taxes are asking about government public purse money. Putting out all these things for us, because folks, well, the Pink Panther, my fabulous friend, said that I did very well on the second one. Because folks, on the issue of the bursaries for students from the Southern Grenadines affected by beryl, I took time. And I looked so, initially, I saw six. I said initially, 6 media houses carried the story that on the anniversary of beryl last month, July, 8, I say initially 6 and 8 media houses carried stories. 8. I don't know if radio stations carried it. 8 on Facebook. 8. Folks, I want to look for them for you. 8. Searchlight had it. Asbot News Network have it. NDP had it on their page. The Vincentian newspaper had it. Eyewitness News had it. St. Vincent Time, One News. 8. And you ain't see one. So because you ain't see one, it was done. So charge them. One went as far as saying that the money might end up buying T-shirt for election campaign. You could imagine that? If money from Taiwan hospital possibly could end up in the coffers of the Unity Labour Party, You won't talk about that. You will talk about monies. Hey, and don't get me started, I should have said this unfair because there is something I want to say. Because monies from the Southern Grenadines could have been used to assist others. Others who are being persecuted by this wicked Unity Labour Party administration. That is enough for you, Make that enough for you. And I know you could think about what I just said. So if one of the teachers who have lost their job as a result of the wicked Chinese baby man, wicked Chinese draconian vaccine mandate, decides today that they don't have any food, or they don't have any uniform, they're not from the Southern Grenadines, they're from, what call out there? East St. George. I will fully say East St. George, but they don't have anything to send their children to school. And they go to Dr. Friday. And the only money Dr. Friday have at his disposal is from the donation he received for the bursaries for the students of the Southern Grenadines. You think we should hang him? You think we should hang Dr. Friday if Dr. Friday go into the Southern Grenadines burial relief thing that we want him to use for that and give to somebody from East St. George who they and half month pay and no month pay to assist with their children to go to school? You think we should hang him? You think we should hang him? So go ahead and hang him. But because I want my country to win, we will look at the role of government, because it appears to me that we, inclusive of Margaret London, wants the NDP to operate as if the NDP has the public purse at its disposal.
Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain. Crime and violence skyrocketing. Situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening? country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, our people are suffering.
And yes, Janice, I know I'm getting over the flow. I'm getting over, right? Shouldn't have really stayed so long, but couldn't stand the strong rum, lime, and coffee. I know last time when I had it, it worked. The lime and the strong rum and the coffee worked. And to my friend in Antigua, hello to you. Folks, I want to move on, you know. I want to move on. I ain't get it clause yet, you know. I will lock off jambons. I will lock off jambons. And to my dear sister here, people just call me her name sometimes, I say the gray hair. To my dear sister, good morning to you. But before I move on, you know, even if they may giving me the clause, they say I remember. I ask you a question again. Do you think that Dr. Friday, would you hang Dr. Friday if a constituent of West St. George, let us say a teacher who has lost her job, or a teacher on half-month pay, go to Dr. Friday and say, Dr. Friday, I don't have any money to send my child to school on Monday. I can't buy uniform, I can't buy book. The only money at his disposal is what he received for the Southern Grenadine students for bursary. Me like you have today. You could laugh till you're crazy, me like you have. You're going to go hang Dr. Friday if Dr. Friday going to the burial relief bursary money that he reached the full target. He reached the target. Because they're blocking Fox, you heard Nature on this radio station. Nature own father, daddy, send money for him from America. You know, they block him money. Because they say he's politically exposed. One time I told a financial business in tongue down there, you know, come ask me for 2 ID because I am politically exposed. I said, let me tell you something. You know, you see your manager when in the office wrong there, he does the upfront at ULP convention. Who more politically exposed than he? And every single Vincentian politically exposed. But you know, yes, he's St. George. East Georgia, East St. George, me say, politically exposed. You know the barriers they just put in NDP way to get campaign financing. They wasn't even sure if Bigger Bigs really gave NDP money 2010 election. Wow, they cut down Bigger Bigs. Bigger Bigs almost it's torn out here. And you asking, I only want your answer if you will hang Dr. Friday. You say no, I would definitely not hang him for being compassionate and assisting someone who is right there in front of him with an immediate need. So no, you have burial relief money for Southern Grenadine, but somebody from East, West St. George, you see you lose at your hamburger in me now. West St. George, come to Dr. Friday. I didn't have man pay. I send my child to school. I need your help. You have money in your pocket, but send she away. Send she away. Send she away. So you say now, the money might end up in T-shirt. So, you know what happened? It is now 11:35. And I think I see Dave been calling. And about 3 or 4 you call when I said, don't call. So before I get to the role of the government, the proposition, and the role of the opposition, you could call now. Call if you want to call. Because I don't want when I get to this that you interrupt me. So call. Call, I'm waiting for you to call. Dave, call now. I think I see 870 something so been calling. Call now.
The love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we see an end to this suffering and misery? Right now, look.
Hello, good morning, New Times.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you agree with Shallow that we're 30 years behind St. Lucia?
Hello?
Do you agree with Shallow that we're 30 years behind St. Lucia?
Wait, Fox, me could hardly hear you. Let me put on this. Oh my God. Let me put on this thing, see if I could hear you. Talk to me now.
Do you agree with Shallow that we're 30 years behind St. Lucia?
Mr. Fox, today is not open mic. Okay?
It's not open mic.
It is not open mic today. Today, I would like for us to look at the role of the government and the role of the opposition.
So you're doing a Cecil Ryan on me?
Well, if you want, you could call it that, right? If you want, you could call it that, okay?
But then you criticize Cecil Ryan.
Listen, you heard me criticize Cecil Ryan.
Yes,
with that.
You said the Yes Prime Minister show. So
Yes, Prime Minister. So, but that is a whole different thing. Yes, Prime Minister is different than going off topic. You hear me? Fox not today. Fox not today. Fox not today.
You're stifling opinion, Margaret.
No, it is not stifling. And you know up to now. Wait. You know, you realize you didn't even give your opinion. I better say a stifling question. Because it's my opinion you want, but you're telling me I'm stifling opinion. Right? Call back another day when it's open, Mike.
No, you're stifling opinion.
All right, Fox. Basic understanding is what we lack. And you keep doing it. So, folks, man, let me put on headphone, you know. Oh, Lord, everybody calling now. All body calling now. Hello, good morning, New Times.
Just calling to let you know I'm listening to you, my dear. Not trust me, you are the best. You are the best.
No. Wait, hello.
Okay. Among the best.
Hello. Hello.
You are among the best, my dear.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, hello. Doggone, I want you. I want you.
Okay, me why you to see that? Me why you to tell me now? Tell me.
It's not open mic and neither is today.
Margaret.
Hey, hello.
Your song far now though. You bet song so close. Just say song far now.
What song now? Far still? Is that better?
Margaret, the song far. We can't hear you.
I didn't do anything. I don't know. Are you hearing me?
No, I just barely. I had to basically almost push his phone in the air to get to hear you.
Are you hearing me now? Hello?
Yes, Margaret.
Are you hearing me any better?
Margaret, yes. It's really terrible. Trust me.
But oh my God, I don't know what I did.
Let me call you back after you got Margaret.
Okay, please, Tom. All right. I don't know if it was me who did something wrong, but I will appreciate a little bit of help to see if I went wrong somewhere along the line. Hello, good morning, New Times. Hello.
Hi, Miss London.
Hi there, are you hearing me? Hello. The person said that they're not hearing me. So let me play I'm mad and then I will come back.
Losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Morality down the drain, crime and violence skyrocketing, situation looking grim. Can't you see what is happening right now? The country ain't winning, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Look around, the people are suffering, and I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent to win. Hey. It's hopeless inside, we live in despair. Show that this government don't really care. Every day some struggle to make ends meet. Many are homeless out in the streets. There's got to be a better way.
Okay, folks, so just bear with us a little while. Let us see what is the problem. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
For us in this country, to let us walk for a brighter day, to build our society. Right now, we're losing at everything, and I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything.
Hello, Margaret. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am hearing you. Are you hearing me?
I am hearing you.
Oh, wonderful. So, okay, Bigger. I want Bigger to call back. Bigger, you call back. I want Bigger to call back. Okay, folks. So it seems as if the mic is up and working now. So feel free to call, but I really want Bigger call back. I deliberately want Bigger Bigs to call back. Let me see if this is him. Is Bigger Bigs I want calling him? Hello.
And here I am, Margaret. Here I am, my dear sister.
What did you do to the phone a while ago?
Me? I don't know. Every time I tell you here, I didn't know that we are going to have a serious conversation at this radio station. Something I seem to go wrong, my dear. So we are here now anyhow.
Bigger.
So tell me.
We do not have campaign finance laws in St. Vincent. And a while ago, Fox mentioned Cecil Ryan. Years ago, I happened to come up on a presentation Cecil Ryan made at a conference or some seminar he went to overseas that had to do with campaign financing and registration of political parties. Bigger, are you aware that if you bigger bigs are going to set up any organization or any business in this country, you have to go register with the government?
Well, I know.
Bigger, you know, even Nurses Association have to be registered.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm sure that Boy Scouts and Girl Guides and all of them had to be registered. But bigger, are you aware too that political parties in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are not registered and are not legally bound to be registered?
Really no.
You hear what I'm telling you? Bigger?
Well,
bigger?
I believe you.
Bigger?
You're the researcher.
Bigger?
Hey, right there.
At the end of every year, Bigger Trucking had to submit audited reports to income tax, right?
By law.
By law. By law. You think the Unity Labour Party has to submit any report to anybody?
No, not got time this, Margaret. No.
Oh, but you want NDP to submit one. Bigger. When you were shut down in 2011, and they give all kind of a thing, the letter say it was an environmental issue. Then they come back and say a thief government land.
You're on point.
But what did Baby Boy and his cousin say about Bigger? What Baby Boy said?
We say, baby. Oh, Bigger must. Okay, Bigger. You have a man for this valley.
No. That's not what he said. A B word. He said a B word. A B man. What the B man is?
A business. Oh, okay. Sorry. A businessman from this valley. Hey, want to play politician? And before he could even say anything else, somebody in the crowd shout out, Bigger. Yes, what is one who wants to play politician? Yep. Yep, Margaret.
Because it was assumed that Bigger contributed to the NDP financially. So now, to take away that money from the NDP, what did they do? Shut down.
Make sure Bigger Bigs does not see another, don't see to campaign or participate in another election intact. Yep. He must never participate in another election.
Pull down the whole house and Bigger Bigs.
Pull the whole
so
house
Bigger
down,
Bigs will not be able to contribute to the NDP, nor even to his own survival.
Burn it to hell down. Burn the whole house down, Margaret. Burn the whole house down.
Bigger.
My dear.
Baby man went somewhere overseas. Baby man came back and said some unknown man give him some money, and he took that money and he gave it to St. Benedict Hospital of Georgetown. He ever told us who gave him the money?
No.
He ever tell us how much he got?
No. And what we should be asking, how much transaction that is done?
Okay then. And Bigger, and did we ever ask, well, for accountability?
Nope.
Bigger. When, if Mr. Waste didn't tell us about the anal lobotomy of extraction of money, which in other quarters, baby man would have been before the court in a civilized country.
In a real country. Now we're not a real place. In a real country. Go ahead, sorry.
Bigger. Where said he was promised a certain amount, and every minute baby man coming back bigger. You know, when you are constipated, you hear me? And you have those hard.
We know how hard it is to come out.
Bigger hemorrhoids. You know.
You better find something to hold on, pan.
Not only the pain, bigger. Not only the pain, bigger. Bigger, it does bleed. It does bleed.
Yeah, blood come in the orifice too.
Plenty.
And don't talk about what you do to even in your colon too, because that's how the colon gets stretched.
Bigger.
Get stretched down your colon and all get stretched.
Bigger.
Stretched too. Margaret, my sister.
This is a dark time, my love.
Margaret, that's the reason why people like me and you, not how food try to hold us down, we still have to try to make it out there. Still have to try to make it out there because we cannot let this election go down just like this. So we must put our hands to see how much we can help the NDP.
Bigger, when I consider what is happening, you know, last week 2 Sundays ago when the sun hot, I say my grandfather used to say weather day after this. But there is another saying my grandfather used to use. This not natural. And that is why I read that scripture verse this morning. This can't be natural. That you have a man performing oh Jesus, that is cannibalism. Barbaric, what do we call it? Barbaric.
Barbaric, yes, exactly. And
you take
and the man felt it now.
And here now, he felt it. He felt it. Watch me. When that man remember what took place to what name again? Batu. Right. He had to nice it up, now. He had to nice it up. But bigger, this thing can't be natural. That in light of you just done hey. Not only 8 media houses carry the story that Dr. Friday and Terrence been done there giving away money. You hear what I'm saying to you?
But the guy no again no. I don't know what happened there. The guy no again no.
Me no mean do anything. But bigger, you hearing me now?
Well, I still hear a bit, but you got plenty though. But go ahead.
I don't know what is wrong. I
I tell already. Every time you hear we have some good discussion going on, these things happening somehow. I don't know.
Bigger.
You're back up again. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
You heard about anal lobotomy of extraction of money, but you reach Pandi NDP. This can't be natural. Boy, wait. There is a song by Gypsy. I think I'm going to look for that song.
Before you play a song anyhow though, you see what I said to you, that Sir James was never brought down by no roadblock? I'll leave it right there. Go ahead. Leave it right there. I told you so. I told you so.
Gypsy had a song. I wonder why they boy.
What is the title of it?
The devil have a honey running the land. The devil have a hand. You ever hear that one? Let me go look. Let me go look for it. Bigger this can't be natural.
No problem, okay.
Bigger this can't be natural. This can't be natural. This can't be natural.
No, but Margaret, but we know that.
This
we
can't
know
be
that,
natural.
Margaret.
Election year. What to what end? To what end? What do you hope to achieve?
It's a demon. It's a demon we have parading up and down this country. It's a demon. Not all they want to tell me. It's a demon we have here, and nobody can tell me nothing different. And I agree to Margaret. I don't want to call his name anymore again. The demon. And we have to be so careful in this country. You look at Margaret. Look at how flew want to hold me down. I can't stay home. Sorry. I can't sit down. You get a chance, I can't sit down. I can't sit down.
That's a Keith Mitchell team song.
You can't sit down. That's too much evil and wickedness is going on in this country. And Vincent can continue to laugh and clap. Not me. Sorry, I can't. When suffering children today, the parents have been out for 4 years because of a wicked mandate. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we about to say it seems as if we fire God. Oh, Jesus
the demon
Christ.
have a hand. Trust me. The demon have a hand in this land.
This can't be natural. Look at what has happened. And after I blow the man out the water with all of the media houses talking about the bursaries for the Southern Grenadines. You hear me? The most you could do is to go back now to say now NDP people cussing. Man, you're a joke.
Really no. Really no.
Cussing. Yeah. But here now, bigger. You remember, oh Lord, I can't put me hand under one now. You recording a baby boy saying he went to visit Papa Cole's family when Papa Cole's died. What you told Papa Cole's family?
It's that when they say you don't leave your family.
What happened to you? What happened to you?
I can't remember exactly
what happened. What happened to Edgar Cruikshank and Glenn Jackson? What happened to Edgar Cruikshank, Glenn Jackson, Beaver, and Papa Coles? There is a significant difference. Margaret London will talk. London will talk and say that you come here hot and sweaty, you just reach. Say praise God, you reach, sit down and listen. Sit down and learn. Unlike the other side, Glenn Jackson, Edgar Cruikshank, Papa Coles. Let me play this song and go back to the role of government.
No problem.
We want NDP to spend money as if the NDP is the government.
But before you go, I want the Vincent and public to know this: that if we think we will ever see any peace and happiness in this country with this idiot running this country, you lie. God, Margaret, have a wonderful morning. Take care, my day. Bye-bye.
All right.
Good evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, Gypsy. Let me see who calling here now. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Live.
Hello.
You hearing me?
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Folks, I don't have it in me today to entertain Brian. Bible says, who is not for you is against you. You can't be doing everything at every turn. Every turn, nothing good the NDP could do. Nothing good the NDP could do to please these people. I ain't entertaining you today. I'm not entertaining you today. Not today. You all you don't have me down in all your bad book to say Ida's cause. You ain't making me use any French, not Dutch on nice radio. Not you. I know my friend over there, Betty, must be laughing. Betty, don't laugh. Cause I use French and Dutch. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Margaret.
Uh-huh.
Good morning. How are you?
Wait, hey now, a fella, I can't talk to you now. A fella walking here like a African in a hat and a Taurus. No, it look like one of them African from the one of them safari movie.
Well, I'm going to try to scare you back after because remember, let me just say quickly.
Betty
Remember,
laughing.
I always used to say when I used to call in a lot, put on your armor.
That way I think that, but right. Thank you very much.
Put on your armor
Yes.
because this man thinks he owns this, but we don't own nothing.
Anyhow, I have to go here because we're going to set up for your boy.
Huh?
I have to go. We're going to set up for your boy.
All right. I call him.
All right.
Love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land.
Hello, good afternoon, New Times. Hello. Hello. No, the posts who have left us. So, folks, we have in our company, we are graced by Brother Shaka Cupid. So, without any further ado, I think somebody else is calling. Folks, don't call now. Give Shaka a chance to say what he have to say, introduce himself and so on, and then you can call after. Okay, folks, so let me see. Shaka, good afternoon to you. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Margaret. Good afternoon, listeners. I'm doing very well. Was stuck in traffic for a little while, but you know the usual thing on in the month, Friday too.
School starts on Monday.
Well, so that's some of the challenges that we have with the transportation system. And good afternoon to the listeners here in St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and in the diaspora. It's wonderful being here in the company of Margaret again, where we will discuss issues that are affecting us as a nation and promoting our party, the New Democratic Party. As I said, I'm happy to be here, engaging the citizens, and I'm looking forward to fruitful discussions. I didn't have the opportunity to listen to the beginning of the program because I was a bit busy on the road, right? But I just want to touch on a couple things this afternoon. Before I begin though, let me just say a special good afternoon to my people in West St. George. I must say and express condolences to the late Ben's Utterental, who passed away a couple of days ago. As a matter of fact, I I picked up the phone to call him the said morning that he passed, but I was interrupted by a call, and I didn't get back I didn't have the opportunity to really call him, but I received a message from one of my constituents stating that he had passed. So I would like to express my sincere condolences to him and his family, especially his brother Stick Up, who's an ardent supporter of our party, and I pray that the Lord will comfort you and your family at this time. Now let me go straight into it. Next week, Friday, we will be having our first village meeting in West St. George. So let me take the opportunity to advertise and declare that one time. So we will have a village meeting at the Daphne Flat on Friday next week, which is the 5th of September. There will be a number of speakers. There will be the youth president, Mr. Esteban Hernandez. We'd have our vice president, Mr. Nigel Nature Stevenson. We'd have Senator Israel Bruce. We will also have Mr. Conroy Huggins. We'd have Mr. Andrew John. We have myself. We have our esteemed leader, and we have our sister Lavon Velox gracing us with their presence on Friday. So we look forward to our first village meeting. Now, last week we had a town hall meeting in Dorsetshire Hill, which was the first of its kind in that particular area of the constituency. And I collaborated with the Honorable Fitzgerald Bramble, because the road just separates us in terms of boundary. And there are a number of discussions that emanated from the meeting, and we declared our plans for the residents of Dorsetshire Hill, and we intend to move that constituency forward. I would share some of my plans and some of what Fitz would have mentioned on Saturday. Now, we all know the roads in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are in a deplorable state. And we emphasize the need for adequate maintenance of these roads. Now, Dorsetshire is a key area of the constituency, and because it's boundary with two constituencies, the people, the residents there, they continuously suffer from poor representation. Now, the Honorable Fitzgerald Bramble, he's the MP of the constituency, but his ability to get things done in the constituency is retarded by the way in which this current administration governs. There's no constituency development fund for him, where there are initiatives that he would like to embark on, and he's unable to do so because there's no funds available for him to really facilitate these initiatives. Now, on an NDP government, that will considerably change. The Honorable Fitzgerald Bramble and myself, we will be afforded funds and resources to embark on projects in our constituency.
The NDP will set up a constituency development fund.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will set up a constituency development fund. And for example, the road and its maintenance, we would not wait until the beginning of National Heroes Day, 2 weeks prior to National Heroes Day, to embark on a road. Well, we wouldn't be patching roads in the first place. We would ensure that the roads are adequately maintained and there's proper drainage, and that is a key aspect of our mandate. Infrastructure is extremely important, and having proper infrastructure also facilitates for tourism as well. It also complements tourism, because tourists, when they traverse on a particular area, they go sightseeing. So it's important for us to have proper roads so that motorists could, and the drivers, the tourism authority drivers, they're able to have a smooth, have a smooth, I have to laugh. Yeah, have a smooth journey on their way, because I was speaking to a friend of mine last night, and he even mentioned he has to be dodging a number of holes on a consistent basis. So he has become a prolific pothole dodger. So it just it just goes to say that these social services that should be provided to us from a government is not afforded to us as average citizens. Now, let me go just a little bit further. Now, the roads revenue collected from driver's license, motor vehicle license, and inspection fees, those should be designated specifically to road maintenance and road rehabilitation. But I am not certain that these funds are allocated or used for such, which they are collected for. Because recently the government just went to Parliament to borrow another 23 million to facilitate resurfacing roads and reconstruction of roads. So this is something that raises a red flag, not a yellow flag, a red flag it raises, and it's something that is extremely questionable. Now, one of the proposals that we made we need to ensure that bus sheds are strategically built in certain areas of the constituencies, and I'm speaking specifically about Dorsetshire Hill now. We would ensure that there would be at least 2 bus sheds in that area. Now, currently there's no bus sheds in the area in the eventuality of any rain or unforeseen event. No, well, I come into the public transport too. So we would also ensure that there's public transportation available to residents of Dorsetshire Hill. So that is something we plan to embark on, because numerous times, for example, on afternoons, if I journey to Dorsetshire Hill, there will be a number of persons who would be waiting at the Cyan Hill gap, to enter to come up to Dorsetshire Hill. And I mean, not everybody is able to afford the private transportation. So NDP government, we would facilitate public transportation for these residents of Dorsetshire Hill who are unable to afford their private transportation. Also, we even spoke about housing too. Now, this was really mentioned by the Honorable Fitzgerald Bramble, because based on the topography of his constituency, we advocated for building up an apartment complex, or even what they call it in condos, where persons who may not be able to afford housing at a private housing, they can be able to afford or rent an apartment that would be built about 3, 4, 5 stories upwards, because the gradient of our land too, it will not facilitate a lot of expansion outwards. So we would have to go upwards where there's more room to the top. So that is a proposal by the Honorable Fitzgerald Bramble as well. Now, we also plan to revitalize agriculture in this particular area of the constituency. And historically, Dorsetshire Hill is known for a number of farmers who would plant their own crops, but they're not very accessible, a lot of accessible markets to them. So an NDP government would ensure that markets are afforded to these farmers on a regular basis, because our food security, we import a lot more than we export. So our balance of trade, we always in a deficit as a result of this. And we're promoting agriculture and sustainable agriculture going forward as a party. And this is a proposal that we have for our residents in Dorsetshire Hill. As we all know, agriculture plays a central role to our livelihoods and our life, our well-being. And we need to create incentive for farmers, and especially our youths. We want our youths to get involved in farming. Because if we can't eat and provide for ourselves, we're unable to function on a daily basis. So that is what we will embark on. In addition to these two priority areas, too, Dorsetshire Hill is a highly sporting community, just like other areas in Western George. And there's currently the playing field in Dorsetshire Hill, and there's no activity that's occurring presently in that part of the constituency. Now, as part of our mandate, we intend to upgrade all existing sporting facilities and develop new facilities as well. And the Dorsetshire Hill playing field has historically been an area where persons can go and express their sporting talent. Now we intend to go a little bit further too by promoting the art forms. So we're investing in cultural activities, which constitute music, dancing, and the like, calypso. Well, calypso falls under music. So we intend to promote the art forms, the creative arts, painting, decorated. We, as a party, we intend to promote this. Now, in addition to improving our sporting facility, or the sporting facility in Dorsetshire Hill, we intend to light that playing field as well, so that residents could engage in activities beyond the normal light that we're afforded from the natural sun. So we plan to create this facility and upgrade it and ensure that it's fitted with lights, so that residents, they could even engage in activities at nights, on weekends. And we intend to rebuild the community spirit which has been lost in this constituency, and in particular this area, under a new government. So these are some of the plans that we have for this constituency, and we're excited and really looking forward to empowering our people and our residents, because oftentimes we're highly dependent on government to execute and create opportunities for us. But we want to, as an NDP government, we want to empower our people. So we're putting a lot of emphasis, we're investing in our human resources and building our capacity as a nation. And that is what our focus will be when we get into government. Thank you.
What are some of the crops that grow up here? Those sweet potatoes?
Yeah, they grow sweet potatoes. They would grow dasheen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are a number of crops that they grow.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had the opportunity to engage a lot of farmers in that area.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, this week, I met 2 farmers though, but not in Dorsetshire Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And they have nothing positive to say about the current state of agriculture in this country, which we all know is on a downward spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they feel as though they're completely neglected by this government, and especially the Minister of Agriculture, and they lack the requisite support from the ministry. And what is even what stood out for me though, having the conversations with them, that these farmers, they have been in farming for like say 30 something years, so the experience is there, but they feel as though the farmers have been really taken advantage of, or you could say exploited, and they're highly upset about that. And it goes back to even the comments made by Rashjan earlier last week. Yeah, well, no, when they had the the workshop with Dr. Andrea Vera, the agricultural workshop, and he came publicly and really well. He said that the agriculture really not going anywhere, and I mean it's a fact. It's a fact now, and they even compared us to other neighboring Caribbean islands too. Even Barbados is investing investing a lot in agriculture, and Barbados does not have the quality of the soil and the nutrients in which our soil has. But they are growing, they invested in farming and growing goods and growing produce. But they even said that they hope that bananas gets back to where it once was. So they're even stating that even though this current administration does not see a future in bananas, they're more interested in, well, I guess they have mentioned about diversification, but we're not really seeing it. It's good to diversify so that you have different alternatives and different options. But they feel banana is an essential crop that we could reinvest in. And you see the situation with the citrus fruits, don't have the plantain. Yeah, the citrus. We don't have a lot of oranges, limes, lemons, grapefruit. Back, let's say 20 years ago, there are a lot of even mandarins and those tangerine, those type of citrus. You don't see them anymore.
No.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I went to St. John's. St. John's in Barbados. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Bigger banana field.
I tell you that what we have here.
St. John in Barbados?
Yeah.
But let me see, one of your constituents calling. When you're through with him, you could tell us some of the issues raised. Hello? Hello? Why you have your radio on?
Yes.
Calling?
Good afternoon, my lady.
And
good afternoon.
Not your lady, your future rep is in the house.
I know that. I am greeting you. What is wrong with you? I greeting you, and I come into this this new kid on the.
Not know my lady.
Hello. Now why people just have to talk, Anyhow, that aside,
they could talk and them out blue.
I'm a constituent of West St. George.
Yes.
And sometimes I feel left out of what is happening in my constituency. We have had several reps
come and go
over the years. And let me say this right away. Yvonne Francis Gibson left. She's gone, but I can't remember the year now. She paved the road coming into my area. And since she did that much years, I can't remember how long since she did now. That road has never. I don't complain about roads, eh?
No, but roads are basic that the government should provide and maintain too.
Well, of course.
But you see,
they all of that.
They take us for fools, eh?
21 Francis did that road. Nobody's ever come and give it a facelift or. Well, I can't walk around like I used to know. But there was a time in my era when it was very private, where I live, very, very private. But the number of vehicles, well, yes, the other side of that to tell you how much vehicles we have in the country. And the progress, and they look at that as a sign of, okay.
Yeah, but let we look at it from the collection standpoint and maintenance too, right? Now, you mentioned about the increase in number of vehicles. So that's additional taxation collected to maintain the roads. But we're not seeing it from a visual standpoint. We're not seeing it.
That's why I raised Yvonne Francis Gibson name.
Yeah.
That's why I raised her name and so on.
We brag about the
But
increase in
exactly.
people,
Yeah.
and, you know, seeing it in town.
Yeah, so a lot of things have gone wrong. I am
Mhm.
well aware of that. But my big question is, with all the education and all the stupidness that talk about education revolution, is that really working? I have to ask questions like that too. Is it really working?
It is working.
Are we seeing a better?
Dave, catch me
Huh?
off guard, you know. Dave, talk. I'm going to show you how it is working.
I know you always got some answer for me, you know.
Yes.
Anyhow, yeah. So you nearly take away my trend that I thought there.
No,
But
you were
so
speaking about
talking
the
about
education revolution. If it's working.
yeah, I bring that in because that comes up so often on the other side,
Mhm.
right? And I wonder if it's having the
Effect?
necessary results, or if it's bearing any fruit or having the results that it should have. But then again, our prime minister got away for 25 years with all his malpractices or some of the things he come and trying to brainwash us with. And I mean, it hurts me. It hurts me that after 25 years, we still have to.
That is why, of course, on radio and Thursday, it hurt me.
No, I didn't hear you.
No Facebook.
Oh.
It hurt me to know that in the education revolution, we should know the roles and function of government, the role of opposition.
Right.
That you want the opposition to behave as if
they in government.
Yeah, right. And I'm sorry for those people who are going to buy that, who are going to accept that.
They buy it.
That's why I heard you said it can be natural. It can be real.
David can be natural. Can be natural.
You know? Because how people in the year 2025, with all what they are exposed to and so on, how can they accept these things? How can they allow these people to have them like fools?
Dave,
yeah.
You are here how the education revolution working?
Some of them who we even take our hard-earned money and send university.
Right.
Some of them come back more notice than they go.
Jeez, you.
Some of them.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that statement very well.
Education revolution.
I tell you.
Some of them come back more notice than they go. Some of them.
But yet.
He walk. Here, I think what Franco said, if you have a bicycle and you turn it in so that a revolution can go backwards, that is it.
Tell me, and the thing won't hurt me now. He has some of our women. Well, at one time he bragged and boasted all his office people them were women. He only had one male. And every male, another guy, I wonder if he got gone home yet, and the woman them had to beg for him because he was a faithful.
We go look at that after Shaka gone. Right? So let Shaka continue with his
Yeah, well, I can't be left dumb, you know. I just want to hear my views too and make my voice heard, because I have lived in this particular area here, and I know how people have been up in Bum, which is higher above me. I don't know how Shaka is dealing with up there. I know that area. Gone are the days when I used to go around and so on, because of my situation. Otherwise, I'd have been walking through the constituency as I used to.
Yeah.
You know? But to God be the glory. I hope I could only do my little piece of what I have to do with the aid of Margaret. And let me say this, Margaret has been a good nurse, you know.
Dave, today is not for that. I'm just saying
I'm just saying that in parting. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember your profession now. Because you're so
hello.
You're so politically. I
didn't take a break. I was just threatened.
Oh.
Margaret, I love you. Margaret, I love you. That's all I'm trying to say to you.
I love you too.
Take it or leave it.
All right. Have a nice weekend.
You too.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody, it's time to fall in. The New Democratic Party once again is on the move. Central Leeward this Thursday, August 28th at Garden, Buckaman Bay. The NDP is at it again from 7:30 p.m. Stand strong with your candidate, Conroy Huggins, under the theme, Together We Win with Huggins. Joining him on the stage will be a powerhouse lineup. Vice Presidents Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Nature Stevenson. Party Chairman Daniel Cummins. From North Leeward, Dr. Kishore Shallow. And from North Windward, Senator Chevron John. Remember, the code is yellow and it's time to fall in. And let's win the thing with the NDP. All roads lead to East St. George, Wednesday, September 3rd at Glen, starting at 7 p.m. We're calling everyone to come out and rally with your candidate, Laverne Gibson Velux, alongside party leader and next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday, plus guest speakers, Fitz Bramble, Dr. Kishore Shallow, Andrew John, Philip Jackson, and Kashaka Cupid. This is more than a meeting. This is the movement for change. The NDP is ready, and together with you, we will win. The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases. So you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Hi, hun. Can you pick up the kids today? I know you're headed to the gym and you have some errands to run, but I just got called into a meeting. Thanks, babe. Oh, you may need to stop for gas, too.
Stop for gas? Since switching to Sol, we have lots left in the tank.
At Sol, we're on a mission to give you great fuel economy for all life's journeys. So enjoy the journey. Choose Sol Go Further fuels.
Flow's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649. VinceClean, 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 the best in service.
Hannah, guess who nearly burned down the kitchen trying to make gourmet ramen?
You again?
I had no garlic, no butter, no vibes, so I ran to my sick quick.
Just for ramen?
I came out with dinner, dessert, and even items to clean up. Plus, points on my loyalty card. I even transferred money and still had time to grab a little wine.
So, basically, you lived enough.
Honestly, with the parking, service, and the WhatsApp updates, I might move in next week. Who else doing it like that? Massey Stores, our family serving your family and your last minute cravings.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your number 1 stop.
TK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number 1. TK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch discs, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no take and build the ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare sanitary disposal systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is the first in SVG to offer on-site cremation service. Their new and modern crematorium provides a safe way to memorialize your loved ones. Memorial Funeral Home offers a variety of urns in which you can preserve your loved one in a personal way. Cremation can ease the financial burden as it reduces the cost of a standard funeral service by 50%. Caskets can also be rented. Cremation is a necessary option to the overcrowded burial grounds across the country. Their friendly and courteous staff will continue to take care of all your funeral needs, whether you choose to bury or cremate. If your loved ones die abroad, there's no need to worry. Memorial Funeral Home can assist in the transportation of bodies to SVG and from SVG to any part of the world. Memorial Funeral Home services can be accessed at their two locations. In Kingstown in the Russells Building at telephone number 453-2697 and in Mesopotamia at 458-8888. The Memorial Funeral Home, leading the way in modern and affordable services. Call us. We care.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
The vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going.
Please note that the draw for the raffle will now take place at the West Kingston Constituency Office on the 29th of August at 5 p.m. Tickets going fast. Get yours from your constituency leaders and from the West Kingston office. First prize, a brand new 65-inch flat screen smart TV. Second prize, an all expenses paid weekend for two in Mustique. And third prize, a grand food hamper. Get your tickets now.
Everybody, it's time to fall in. The New Democratic Party once again is on the move. Central Leeward this Thursday, August 28th at Garden, Buckamet Bay. The NDP is at it again from 7:30 p.m. Stand strong with your candidate, Conroy Huggins, under the theme, Together We Win with Huggins. Joining him on the stage will be a powerhouse lineup. Vice Presidents Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Major Stevenson. Party Chairman Daniel Cummins. From North Leeward, Dr. Kishore Shallow. And from North Windward, Senator Chevron John. Remember, the code is yellow and it's time to fall in. And let's win the thing with the NDP. All roads lead to East St. George, Wednesday, September 3rd at Glen. Starting at 7 p.m., we're calling everyone to come out and rally with your candidate, Laverne Gibson Velux, alongside party leader and next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Plus, guest speakers, Fitz Bramble, Dr. Kishore Shallow, Andrew John, Philip Jackson, and Kashaka Cupid. This is more than a meeting. This is the movement for change. The NDP is ready, and together with you, we will win.
Love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers. Father, please, we need your intervention to bring us some healing in our land. The enemy is within the gates, destroying us daily. When will we see an end to this suffering and misery? Right now, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I just want St. Vincent to win. Look around, we're losing at everything. And I want the country to win. I really want St. Vincent.
Okay, Shaka, so we are back on air. Tell us a little bit more about what came out of the town hall meeting, like some of the issues, the concerns from the residents.
Okay. Now, as a candidate, I am very passionate about representing people, right? And the town hall was really the primary objective for the town hall was to engage persons in the community in a face-to-face setting where they could come express themselves, share their concerns, share their ideas, so that we could move that area of the constituency forward. Now, as I said, when you're representing people, you must have them they must be actively involved in the decision-making process. And this is something that has not been occurring in this constituency and like many other constituencies too. The representative who is elected, they may have one or two ideas and they come and they force it down the resident's throat. That is not, for me, that is not true representation. There must be an all-inclusive approach, and this is what Kashaka Cupid's representation will be all about. This town hall that we had, this would be the first of many more. It would be of a discussion type in each area of the constituency, because it's important that our community the people feel as though they're part of the decision-making process. They feel involved. And it builds a relationship with them, because if they don't understand the person who is representing them, how could they have total confidence in that individual? And that is what I intend to do and intend to bring to the people of Western George. Build relationships with them so that there's this sense of confidence and belief, and they would hold me accountable for what we decide, because we're working as a team. We're involved in a partnership agreement, because when you vote for me, it's a partnership agreement that you're basically signing up for. And you're signing up, say, hey, you are the voice of the people, especially in Parliament. We set out a mandate together, and you are the one who would speak and advocate for us. So this is what Kashaka's Cupid representation would be. It would be about the people, serving the people and in their best interest, unlike what is currently the current type of representation they've been receiving. Now, I could say non-existent representation. For 4.5 years, the representative has been absent, and we all know it. It's not rocket science. And they talk about caring for people. They're talking about labor, love. They're talking about this and that. We know what love is. Love is about self-sacrifice and making that I don't want to say sacrifice again, but making that concerted effort to ensure that the residents and the citizens are well taken care of. Now, the infrastructure was the main issue for discussion in that particular area. And as I said, like the entire country, our roads are in a deplorable state, and it is not just the state of the roads. This leads to other problems too, because when motorists drive on these roads and they go in potholes, they damage their vehicles, and there are costs of maintenance and a cost to really fixing the. You have to buy parts, and you have to pay to ensure that these parts are fitted by the mechanic too. So that's an additional cost that motorists have to incur in addition to your high vehicle and the tax rates. So it's really unfair to the average citizen who's basically struggling to make ends meet on a daily basis. So when we have to basically suffer from taking advantage of in this way, my people, we have an opportunity to set these wrongs right come the next election. The roads across the country are a major problem. Look, 2 weeks ago, I went into Victoria Village for a meeting with my brother Andrew John. And Margaret, I thank God I was driving an SUV. If I was driving a car, half of the car would have been in one of the potholes. Yeah, man. Half of the car would have been in the pothole. Yeah, and places, and let me, in Ashburton, for example, too. Wrong day in a total mess.
Could we, based on what you just said, right? And what took place only last week in relation to the NDP being called upon to do certain things. Do you think that the NDP should assist in fixing the roads?
Assist? There's a joke. There's a joke.
Let me hear say
this a joke.
Is a nonsensical question.
No, it's a joke. No, it's comical. I mean,
yes,
it can't make sense.
NDP go to Parliament
and advocate for our.
Not advocate for.
A bill, pass a bill.
Loan. Appropriation bill for a loan to fix the road.
No, we can't do that.
Say,
we're not the government.
I like how we say comical.
Yeah.
And all those things.
So rules are reversed now then.
No, the role, all the roles and duties,
exactly.
And function and responsibility. Exactly my point.
But I can't
right in relation to
the
role of government and the role of the opposition.
But Margaret,
and I think people are confused.
No, but I'm a business student, right? And the first topic I was taught in Form 4 at the St. Vincent Grammar School was the functions and role of government. And that has resonated with me up to today.
They really just teach civics.
Well, remember that would have been
long time.
Yeah, that would have been nearly 30 years ago. I ain't that old.
He rubbing it again.
No, you see what
well,
Margaret, I went into school all year.
Hello.
So
you didn't hear about the little cussing between pig and donkey?
No, I didn't hear about that.
But I will tell about it
after.
Right?
Yes,
not
man.
Today, right? So don't play pig on me. Yeah, tell them don't do it. Right.
Yeah, so coming back to the
roles and the function.
Hey.
So what are some of the roles of
government? Well,
if you could remember, because I said in 1940.
No, but I gotta know them. Adequate health care. Protection of provision of social services, healthcare, protection of our citizens.
Yeah,
so that's security.
Yeah.
So that's 2. Adequate infrastructure. That's 3. And over the how things have evolved over time now. Housing comes under that too. Responsibility for government. So when you hear these guys ranting and raving.
How about state resources? You like to say the spending of public resources.
Abusing it?
No, not abuse, but that is part of government function.
No, well, you're supposed to be prudent with your spending too. Yeah, you're supposed to prioritize. And I mean, this government has no clue about what is priority from what is not. And if you notice how they operate though, they build these large structures, right? But what they forget to do is to provide adequate maintenance for them. And that has been the downfall of this government administration. Really, there are a number of governmental buildings that are not maintained, and they go.
Okay, then no. So if you want NDP to do this and do that, right? NDP should go, let us say, and scrub the market tomorrow. You think NDP had the power?
Well,
it's not no. Well, it's just no.
Yeah, but I
don't. Part of their roles.
No, there's
and their
no, but I don't understand why.
Something is wrong in society. That's why I said this can't be natural.
No, well, as I said, this government is tired, and let me go a step further too. They all, because they like to say, oh, the NDP all and all this kind of thing. These guys are all. They should be placed. They should go in retirement right now. Yeah, they should be in retirement. It's no ifs or buts about it. Yeah, when the retirement age is 60, and these guys, they have shown that they cannot represent the people. They have proven it.
Which one?
We have the facts.
One done already say he have no confidence in himself, Say the oldest man younger than
exactly.
him.
No, well, he speaks to the entire party too. So it's I don't know if they didn't have to do a poll or anything, but I can understand how a man 79 would be fitter than a man who in his early 50s. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, for example, I am in my early 40s. A man who's in his mid 60s. I mean, when it comes to being physically in a better physical shape, I would say I would be in a better physical shape than that individual. So age is definitely a factor, and when you're getting older, you lose energy quickly. Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon, your time.
Good afternoon, Miss London.
Hi there, good.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is it provocation?
No, I called to speak on the topic that you started, but I just wanted to help me understand where you're going with it, because I mean I spoke to you on Facebook about it. I think
when you're in class, right? And the teacher asks you what is the role of a government, you're going to ask the teacher where you're going with it. I'm going home. Let me answer like the Queen contestant, right? I want you to carry by the bank to put in my account.
Say that again.
You ask me where you're going with it. So tell me where you're going with it.
No, I want to understand. I said I want to understand where you're going, because I'm not sure if you're making the point that okay, because I could recall that there was a big song and dance about NDP fixing road. NDP wanted to repair road that the government wasn't repairing, and the NDP think that they should have been allowed to do it. The NDP proposed to raise $100,000 to help with the burial issue. So I'm not sure where you're going, because if the NDP think it's the government role, why did they take these steps if they think that it's the government role to do those things? But I want to just...
It's not if it's the government role or not. It's the government. It's not if,
Okay, but you don't think that the NDP recognize it is in their interest, it is in the party's interest, and it is in the interest of the people. Let me ask you a question,
right? Wait. In whose interest did Batu? You know who named Batu?
I've heard the name before.
How about Ways, Mr. Ways, Ian Ways? In whose interest?
Yeah, right, yeah.
In whose interest did Mr. Ways decide to help?
In the interest of St. Vincent.
Okay, then.
All right, then.
Okay. What the government got elected to do?
No, he answered.
Yeah,
so
the same thing.
NDP is doing it in the interest of the government, of the people, right? Right? Tell us now, what is the role of the government?
To look after the country and the people.
Okay, then. And if you're failing to do that, what should happen?
If in a case where the government is failing, that's where the opposition to bring accountability.
No, it comes back to the people.
Accountability for
listen to me. The people are the ones with the power, not the opposition.
But
the power in the hands of the people.
Yes, so the opposition is supposed to just sit. Yeah.
Should Musty Company assess?
But definitely, anybody who could assist should assist. Even the opposition should assist when need be.
And did they assist? Did they assist?
Yes, they did assist, but you're coming over as if they're not supposed to assist. That is the point I'm making.
This is not assist. The point that all they want to make is as if they are the government. They do not have the government purse. And they do not even have control. You say that you want to raise 100,000, right? We're going to do push your hand up ways anus, because you are the one who pointed to me to say how you didn't tell us about the anal lobotomy, right? You want Friday to chuck your hand up Mr. Ways anus.
No,
to
but
get funds?
What's wrong with asking the NDP to account for a promise that they made? What is wrong with that?
But Dr. Friday already responded. I even said that 8 media houses carry the story. Dr.
But
Friday
you still didn't
is
answer my
already
question. What's wrong with asking for accountability? What's wrong with asking?
Brian, I made a post on Facebook, and I know you think you are the devil's advocate because you didn't answer on Facebook. If Mr. West didn't tell us about the money and how much he gave and the anal extraction, would we have known?
No.
Batu, if we didn't hear that Batu was deported, would we have known what Batu did?
Nope.
You know what happened? I have taught in political science, right? Donors don't want, business people down the road don't want to know that they gave money.
Yeah.
Okay, they want Dr. Friday, and that is the reason why I was speaking about political party and registration. You know, political parties, right? They do not say, only Ralph does only say that China giving NDP money. He never say how much he got from West. If he ever got from West, if Taiwan ever gave the ULP money, or whoever gave the ULP money. You ever heard that? Have you ever heard that?
No, I haven't heard it. No.
Yes, you know. Stephen Joachim went on radio and asked for accountability for the airport. You know what happened to Stephen Joachim? He had to stay off radio for how long, you know?
Okay.
Because when you look now, we heard how much money about Mustique and taxes and all of that. You understand me? The fella at Cable and Wireless, they didn't get paid for telephone bills. And then we heard that Cable and Wireless nearly got evicted out of the building downtown. And that is why I entertain Bigger Bigs, because Bigger Bigs, it is alleged, had donated monies to the NDP, right? So to cripple the NDP, they cripple Bigger Bigs. And this one here, playing devil's advocate and want to hold NDP accountable. NDP doesn't have public purse. NDP didn't go anywhere and get a loan and get a loan through Parliament with NDP's permission, right? To do this or to do that and all that. The VAT, the contingency thing that have us paying an extra % on the VAT is for contingency for disaster, right? Nobody should have been coming in to assist. Nobody should have been coming to assist. All the monies that we got, we went to Parliament, we get loan.
Yeah.
They're boasting about contingency fund.
Yeah.
And now you're looking for
making excuses to the government, man.
The thing is, is the manner in which they are going about it.
Yeah, arrogant.
If NDP assists just like how Musty Company assists, right? Leave it to that, but don't expect them to go out there to do your work. What the hell you going to go do with your money? Check it now and do what you want to do with it. We never know if it will end up anywhere else. Because when you look at the loan for the hospital from Taiwan, right? Tell Fitz, ask Fitz what the name is, what the phrase is. The clause that they could take the money and do anything that they want to do with it, and you want to hold.
But there's a major problem that we have in this country.
I made the point. If you want Dr. Friday to account, right? But let's just say Dr. Friday got this money from Vibes Cartel. Let me say Vibes Cartel. You want Dr. Friday come out and say, oh, Vibes Cartel give me $100,000, right? And this lady from East West St. George. Wait, my friend, no, this one is so many calls. Hello, good afternoon. You're cutting me thought there now. Hello? Is this one I wanted? The one calling from 8259. 8259, I don't know what is wrong with your call. Yeah, but like the call ain't coming through. 8259, your call ain't coming through. I don't even know which one to answer for. Hello, good afternoon, Newtimes.
Yes, good afternoon, Mrs. London, and good afternoon to my neighbor, my constituency neighbor, Western George. This is Western George.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. I'm blessed and good, man. Mrs. London, I have my children listening to this program, and when you ask this kind of question and these people cannot answer in the right way, I don't think my kids will learn anything, because I hear he answer a question, something you asked, and he said the opposition is to give accountability. The government is enough. It's supposed to bring accountability to us.
Yeah, wait. You remind me of something, right? You know why they set up a public accounts committee? So the public accounts, you remember one time David Brown went to Parliament to ask Mr. Eustace, David Brown,
he was a senator.
Minister, as a senator, asked Mr. Eustace about the money he does get for the office of the leader
opposition.
So you see, like David Brown was appointed as the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. The roles have reversed. The roles have reversed.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to him very well when he's saying NDP has to, the opposition have to give accountability. That's the government supposed to bring accountability for us.
Come on. Yeah.
And Miss London, I was sending you a message earlier for you to read. I have 2 clips that I would want you to play, and I'm sure that your guests will love these 2 clips that I have. and I'm not going to tell you who is the clip, but you would see the name of the person when you get it, and you'll understand it. I want you to play. I sent you one there on your WhatsApp, and I send the next one yet. I'll send the next one when I hear you play. When I hear you play it, because it's very short. And tell me if this is not what is happening in Simmons when you get the second one. But the one you're going to play now, this is how when you make people try to understand what you're speaking about and to bring what is actually happening to the country and to our people. They think that you is the bad egg.
Yeah.
You're trying to make them understand, but they're looking at you and judging you as the bad person. And they're trying to run away from where the actual problem is.
What is really wrong?
Oh boy.
So this I really wanted to play that clip. And when you play
one time
Eustace
went to Parliament. Okay, Charles. One time Eustace went to Parliament and asked the man, we have some question or the other. He asked him if anybody does show people the title deed.
You see?
Nobody does show, and that is, I believe that is the reason. You hear he used to talk about integrity legislation.
Yeah.
You know why they will never register?
They will never pass
They will never register political parties because you will have to give account for them. The auditor will have to come in.
Exactly. You must.
These people, if you follow them here, honestly, you get yourself in trouble. Hello, good afternoon, Newtimes.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi there, good afternoon.
Pishaka, good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, boy, I thought I wouldn't have gotten through on the program at all today. Okay, it's Avi Farrell. I'm calling from the West Kingston office. Actually, I just want to remind the general public that the West Kingston raffle will be drawn this evening. Yeah. We're starting at 5. We'll be here at the West Kingston office.
Okay.
And it will be a live draw, of course.
Okay. Harvey, for persons who don't know where the office is located, you could probably just elaborate on it a little bit.
The office is just outside of the on your road to Otley Hall.
just outside the gate to the Kingston Cemetery.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We have on the West Side Bar. That's right next to us, and well, we are encouraging persons to come to the office today, and you can witness the draw. We would ask somebody from off the street to come and do the draw for us.
Okay.
You know, the first prize is 65-inch flat screen
TV.
smart TV. The second prize is all inclusive trip, a weekend for two on the island of Musty.
Okay.
And we would also have the third prize will be a food hamper. And we have two other consolation prizes that we would also throw in the mix.
Okay.
So we're asking persons, you can always come up here. We will be having just a light social evening, and persons can come and witness this.
All right. Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple tickets, Harvey. So hopefully my name would be one of the forced to be called. Because long it's been a while since I don't think I've ever won any raffle, but I usually win otherwise. But I'm not sure about the raffle.
Your big win is coming up, you know.
Yeah, man.
Your big win is coming up.
Yeah. Well, that is the real victory.
Yeah, that's the victory.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
man. Yeah. All right. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, all right. Continue to enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, man. You too. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Take care.
Okay. Yeah. It's just provocation.
No, I'll say it's low.
You let me know if you're hearing any better when somebody else so we have the roles have changed.
Yeah, they reverse. I don't understand this type of thinking, man. This level of thinking.
The chairman, either Brian or whoever is not appointed as the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, where Dr. Fryer now should give whatever all the money that ULP does spend on the campaign. You ever hear they give anything?
Never heard that.
Wait. Hey, what happened? I thought I answered. Listen, you know, ULP had a hello. Hello,
Margaret. Hello.
Yes, I'm hearing you. You're not hearing me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Mr. Cupid, good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm not going to tell you because I'm tired sending messages to great uncle.
To my great uncle?
To Leroy, yes.
Oh, to give me? Oh, I think I know who was speaking to though.
You know who you speak. Could you pass me on your way home?
Yes. Oh.
Because I have a lot.
Okay.
I love my constituency,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's what Lord has me here to do what I have to do without you.
Okay, I'll
the place might get closed up, you just come on the porch and you knock.
Yeah, I'll pass by on my way home.
Yes.
That would be probably roughly around closer to 4:00 though.
Oh, that's all. I probably sometimes I have a details close, depends. But
Oh.
anyhow, but I'm
Okay.
I would be up.
Yeah, I'll okay.
I'll talk to you sometime. I thought of you this week, but
Uh-huh.
I was looking at a picture of Margaret here eating my food.
Oh.
Margaret,
this Margaret you're speaking about.
Was it different Margaret? Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Eating food.
No, that's between me and her. Don't talk to people business.
Okay.
Who Margaret is on the thing there now.
Margaret London.
No, it's not me.
Yeah, not you. Uh-huh.
Is that Margaret London?
Yeah, Margaret London is here.
Don't worry. I have it to anyhow. All I have the best for you guys, and there's no doubt we are getting there.
Yes,
okay?
yes, we are.
And Margaret, I'm gonna go back there. I don't think this man ever won election because anybody who used bribe and do the things that he didn't win that election.
Well.
Because Margaret, Margaret, you might not want me to say that, but the younger people need to know that Margaret had to deliver baby in a thing. I'm in the ambulance. So when you do things like that, you cannot do things like that and win an election.
Uh-huh.
And the last election that I was here for 2015, I think, the amount of people that was in Kingston, the park couldn't go hold them. So Commander didn't have as much people as we did.
Yeah.
Okay? And listen, I don't want to go there. That's why I said, let me keep out of politics now and just do what I have to do so that the party that I love and my country, it's not me, no, it's about my country, because we don't own anything. God owns everything.
True. Mm-hmm.
God owns everything. So even this man said he owned every
square inch. Well, the people taking back every square inch next general election.
I don't own my houses. God own it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. God bless everyone.
Okay, God bless you too. Okay.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
What kind of picture Melissa she have for me? But you pay our time is going, right? It's now 1:15. So you do what you have to do.
No, we were talking about representation, right? And I believe in there's power when it comes to representation. And too often decisions are made by the elected representative, and they affect people's lives, right? And for me, people have different perspectives, diverse perspectives, and it's important to engage them before a major decision is made. For example, let me just give the people a prime example. Those who living in the Belair area. Now, the road in which I live on, that was completed by a self-help project through the community development organization. My father worked at community development back then, so he was instrumental in getting that road fixed under the leadership of the late Yvonne Francis Gibson. Now, this was completed, I think, is in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And the road through up to the Gummy Methodist School was completed via self-help. Now, last year, I think this year, the road was resurfaced. Right now, if there was adequate or proper consultation with the residents, the representative would have known that the bridge would have been the ultimate priority. So the bridge was completely ignored, which was built over 100 years ago. The bridge was ignored, and the road was basically functional. So the road took priority as opposed to the bridge. Now, as I said, if there was a town hall, should have been a town hall. The representative should have called a town hall meeting, engage the constituents in the area, and find out what is the priority before you embark on the project. So that is a prime example of the representative forcing a project down the throat of the people without catering to our needs. Yeah, and that is the difference between this current representative and what my representative would be all about. And I could say to the people, one of the first projects that I will embark on would be completing the old bridge. because even when I walk across the Margaret, I usually be frightened. Cause my parents' house is the last house before the bridge too. Maybe they chose not to complete it because I was involved in he probably said to himself, man, when Shaka becomes Europe, he go fix it, man. He go fix it to the people. But I guarantee you, and I don't make promises that I can't keep. But that particular bridge, that is a priority under my leadership and my election as a representative, and that is really key for the people. Yeah, for Daphne, Billy, and the surrounding areas, and not just when you walk to in the event of any by just above where Jimmy Ford is, that is prone to slippage and other landslides. And I mean the state of the road up there, oh Lord, even when we get into all that too. But in the event of any landslide, persons the traffic can be diverted, to that particular area. So the bridge is multifunctional. There are a lot of functions in which the bridge really has. But what I will do though, there would be a cap on in terms of how often vehicles could really travel across the bridge too. I would put certain measures in place and restrictions so that during the day the bridge is not continuously there's not a flow of continuous traffic. There would be times would be allocated where vehicles can travel along there, and it would be like a one-way road where traffic could come through, could really pass. Yeah, and I would have there would be two steel bars on either end, and we would create some level of employment to where these open at a particular time, so that vehicles could travel and the pass the bridge, and no trucks would be allowed to travel on the bridge too.
You mean for now?
No, nothing it's not drivable. You can't drive over there.
Oh, you have to go on the main road.
Yeah, but when it's completed, when it's completed now, there will be no trucks unless there's absolutely some sort of emergency where there's no other route to really bypass. Yeah, so that is a priority for my leadership, and that getting that bridge fixed is important. What he did? Well, he did some work on the in the welcome area. No, not the playing field, man. He promised lights once, twice, 3, 4 times.
What Seth did?
Hey?
What Seth did? They say Buffy did some work in welcome.
Well, like Seth, boy, I can't say. Probably outside of Billy
and Mike Brown. No, I'm not speaking west. I'm speaking west.
Yeah, no, I say outside of the main areas.
I'm speaking west generally.
Boy, no, Mike Brown would have done assisted with some roads. Yeah, on my journey through the constituency, persons they have had positive things to say about the late Yvonne Francis Gibson and Mike Brown in particular. Yeah. And let me tell you what they said about Mike though. They said Mike had a good relationship with people. Well, Cess, that is what Cess had as well too. Yeah, he was able to interact with them.
Labor.
Yeah. That is what they had. Cess was visible in the constituency, unlike the current representative.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so wow. I don't know what is his reason for that. If he probably avoiding people. But you can't be involved in politics and avoid your people. Yeah, so that is something that is a negative on his part. Yeah, but let me just go further with the roads, especially in Ashburton. Now, Ashburton has historically been an NDP stronghold, but there is no reason for those residents to suffer for so long. Those roads in Ashburton need a complete overhaul. Complete. And the people of Ashburton know this could only happen once Kashaka Cupid is elected as the next representative. And on election day, they need to come out in their numbers. When you vote, you're voting with a vengeance. We're voting as if our lives depend on it. And really, as a matter of fact, our lives really depend on it. Yeah, because just spare the thought of another 5 years of this ULP administration. Just think about it, especially the civil servants too. We have been threatened with our jobs.
I was concerned about bigger big markers to Saint and the issue with Mr. Mitchell. Well, not Mr. Mitchell, in that a piece of retroactive law was passed, right? But you see now, my biggest peeves, I should say, added to Lily's, is the firing of public sector workers over a wicked Chinese
vaccine mandate.
Yes, yes.
We're going to talk about that.
Yes,
but probably another time.
Another time, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know how could people that alone. But two other things that bothers me right now, in as much as though I don't talk about them much. As I speak to you, Luzette King, what me right now, NDP. Let us say if NDP was duty bound to give accountability, that was a priority on my list.
Okay.
What was on my list right now is Luzette King, barring age, is facing jail. Kensu King, the charge Kensu King have a charge over his head. That is either you're free or you're in jail.
Yeah.
That is with Kensu King, who we laud on radio. We might not hear him if we continue with this wicked government. You hear what I'm saying to you? I don't know what became of Brenton Smith sedition charge, because well, at least I don't know if it was dismissed or what became of it. Hear what? But right now, Kensu King and Luzette King are on my mind.
They targeting the Kings.
Not only targeting the Kings.
They have Adriana too.
Yes, well, she is suspended on half-month pay.
Yeah.
But half-month pay is one thing. Facing jail
is another.
Jail. Kensu's charge, is either if you're 1 foot in or you're 1 foot out,
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying to you? Same with Luzette, because they grant the appeal with in Luzette case. Hear what I'm saying to you? So that Luzette could go jail. Friday now, who is not duty bound to give accountability, I want to hang him over accountability and pass. The public sector workers, I tell you, I had a neighbor. She ain't only lose car. She ain't only lose house. The woman have a umbrella, rain, sun. If you're careful in the night and all, umbrella up, and you tell me them things are important to you. You only want to make every little thing Dr. Friday do. You want to make it an issue to make sure that this wickedness continue. You have to be a joker.
No, let me share something with you, Margaret. Now, before I entered politics, right? Obviously, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. And I thought about the way in which this government treats civil servants, right? And I prayed about it, and I felt comforted after. And it was even before the bill was passed, granting civil servants the opportunity to contest elections. I decided, say, hey, this is something that I need to do, but I'm not doing it for myself. I am doing it for the people. So I am telling the people of West St. George, in particular, you vote for me, you vote for proper representation, and you vote to secure my future as well. Because under this current administration, say for example, I lose to the incumbent. you could imagine what will happen to me under these guys.
Cupid.
Eh?
Cupid.
Think about it.
Cupid.
Mm-hmm.
Mark my word.
Mm-hmm.
If, let us say, a public sector worker who runs for office.
Well, I'm the prime example. Philip and myself.
Wait.
I listening you.
You and Philip, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You remember last time he said aspirational?
Mm-hmm.
You know one of the reasons he was given here why people can't get back their job? Mark my word.
Mm-hmm.
You see how I said that when you hear them speak about the Public Accounts Committee,
Mm-hmm.
they are going to tell you, oh, the public can't come because in select committee meetings,
Mm-hmm.
Even if they tell you about best practice,
mm-hmm.
they will tell you what Chukim and Wiener said, right? About the public and the media. You hear what I'm saying to you? Mark my word. They are going to tell you there's no availability. Your job is, you could get back your job. You could get back the job because the law is there.
Yeah.
But look in the law and see if you say anything about availability. They are never going to leave that job vacant until they're going to fill it. And then when you come back now, if you ain't careful, they put it somewhere else.
There would be no coming back now because I would be an elected member.
I mean you are speaking generally.
Yeah, but we go change. We wouldn't operate like that.
Don't tell me. You know a man, and don't tell me here Sankai signature is there. He say weakness.
But remember, they have public servants to run into it.
They have, but there's a trick.
That ain't no trick.
They could make them senators right now.
They could.
You take, listen to this. You take our only single, our one single chief radiologist. Assign her as the face of burial. Right? That is one. You know, the hospital administrator move up to guard up economic planning. I wonder who working. Well, they said they have somebody down the administrative control, right? That is what they just do. So what they will do, put them anywhere with higher pay or same pay.
Yeah.
You know, different they very careful, they would send one for the Ndp to work by more.
It's true. Yeah.
Because they will say there was no available position here where you left from because we had to fill it. You understand that? That is
so this is why the people need to be aware of these issues too.
You have all those things to talk about. You going after the Ndp. This could be natural.
Boy.
This can be natural.
But you see what has happened, Margaret, what is happening in our society now, right? Is that when you do a wrong, our society tries to cover it up and even twist it into a turn it into a right. You as it, let us say you right. You the bad, yeah. You right, but they make twist it into the wrong. I make you look like the bad guy. Yeah. Come in here, come tell me foolishness about the Ndp and accountability. If it was public from Ndp, I could tell you where they get it from. Yeah, the Ndp should do like Benji. Benji find Benji with money. Benji say he sodomized. He was sodomized. I remember the post that Dr. Keith Rowley mentioned when he was the leader of the opposition. So he says, anytime a government resorts to blaming the opposition for its failure to deliver on their mandate and their responsibilities to the people, it is a clear sign that they have accepted that they have outlived their usefulness.
Hey, you're talking about usefulness. The other day, I see somebody with a video, and the man, baby man, saying Dr. Friday thief his 4 pillars of the economy. Look at pillars of the economy and tell me who thief from who. They say thief and thief make Satan laugh. Satan laugh till he roll because this war thief. You see, usefulness. You know my first person who used that phrase about outlive usefulness? I buy a Guinness for you. I buy a Guinness for you.
Now the PM?
Why? Adolf Hitler.
Oh, the Hitler.
He thief Adolf Hitler words and use it on Vincovich.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what I sent to you. So war thief. And here the other one now. War thief. Former Prime Minister used a word on him. in Jamaica some years ago about the Beatitudes. Don't read the Beatitudes to criminal. He was on the protesters of which he said he was king of Who would have known in their wildest dreams? He would have thief, Siaga, words, and come back and use and criminals in St. Vincent. You believe? I'm talking about what thief, man, over to you, man.
There's a lot of psychology is being used on our people. We have been really exploited.
Mindset.
Yeah. No, and it's time enough for us to really wake up. We in a slumber.
You owe me a book, I have another one for a green and white one.
So you need to get back this one first. But I love this one.
You can't make pastor see with a book. Yeah, can't make pastor see with a book. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh Lord, boy.
Yeah. If you follow these people, I guess I'll feel serious.
No, it's true, and I mean we as a nation we're not in a good way. Yeah, and
at all.
A lot of persons are crying out for help. Really crying out for help, and they look.
So out of the goodness I saw Dr. Friday, it's not really Dr. Friday responsibility. We have mechanisms in government for that. Social welfare department. We have NEMO and all.
Yeah. We forget the role of these departments and institutions. So you see, but
he kills civil society.
No, but the problem.
They sit down. See that man kill civil society
and do nothing.
And coming now.
Yeah. But you see, Margaret, when you misuse resources that should be owned by the state, these are the problems that you would have. Yeah, these are the problems that you would have continuously.
All right. Let me see what we could play over
the clip.
No, not clip. I have a recording that I want to play here.
We, as a political party that represents a majority of the people in this country, the people look to for answers and for assistance, would receive donations, for example, through a GoFundMe initiative to raise funds for assisting with supplies and rebuilding of homes and businesses, because we know this is going to be a long-term project. The more inclusive the response, that is to say, the more people who can contribute to the response, the more effective the response.
Listen, wait, Dr. Friday, wait. You know, some of them who are asking for Dr. Friday to say, but you give money. That we say, right? John Doe give money. John Doe give 100. You give 50. Right? You know them. Wait, no. You know them contribute a red cent.
Okay then. Okay.
You know them contribute a red cent. These are the kind of people that we have in this this country here. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. This can't be natural.
No,
could never be natural.
No.
At a time.
People not in their right mind.
No, they're not thinking straight. At a time when Luzette and Ken Suking facing jail.
You know something though, Margaret.
They're in jail in the face.
We have watched. If you notice though, we have lost the love for each other. You know. Because if you say you love people,
play this song there, the devil have a hand in running.
No, if you say you love people, how could you support these sort of injustices?
Shaka, having state funds is one thing. NDP is a political party, right?
Yeah.
Government is a political party?
No.
Who's a political party?
ULP.
You ever see ULP out there? Say they're going to assist anywhere?
Nope.
So you're using state resources, and all the money you have could bring in busy signal for thing.
What you name? Cartel.
No, cartel different, because I want to know how much cartel give to their campaign. So I hope
Give
Dorset.
I took away.
I hope Dorset them,
Uh-huh.
right? Ask him if he get money from cartel, and ask him how much he extracted from waste earners. Attacking after waste earner.
Yeah.
And don't get this thing twisted. Waste is the one who spoke about anal lobotomy of extraction of monies. Hear what I'm saying to you? But our people are sick. I think I see somebody else calling here on WhatsApp. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss London.
Hi there.
You barely got into there, boy.
No, I didn't intend to call in because I was being very schooled.
Wait, you know, we missed Doc today
you
too.
both.
Oh, uh-huh.
He called.
Yeah, so I was being very well schooled, so I really didn't intend to call in. But Miss London, I think that quotation from Jamaica may have been attributed to subject correction because
Shearer?
Sorry, you Shearer, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
third
said
Prime Minister of
Siaga.
Jamaica.
Well, I catch him, Ollie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that,
So,
wait now. But you know I am speaking the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's Shearer
Of course.
who first used it, right? And he come back and he have the guts. Look up pillars of the economy. Say who first started with it.
Exactly.
Look up anybody on Facebook. He is not the originator of pillars of the economy.
No. But let's not forget friend of all satellites of none.
Hey,
Errol
it
Barrow.
thief that from Errol Barrow. I played here.
Yeah.
I played right there. And here now, when you get exposed, it change it. Friends of all. What you say? Strive for a better world.
Something like that. Yep. You know, I often listen to him, and especially when he used quotations. And you know, one of the amazing things about him, he never attributes the quotation that he's using to the original person, the original quotations, right? And sometimes I get the impression that this guy has never had an original thought in his life.
Never.
Right? But having said that, I called especially to big you up, Mr. Cupid.
Yes.
I like your perspective, your passion.
Yeah.
I think, you know, if we look comparatively between yourself and the incumbent, that you are worlds apart in terms of your passion for the people, your genuineness, you know, your desire. You are not going there to eat no that. Well, sorry.
I ain't going there to eat a food.
You don't speak like that? What are you?
No, sometimes I get caught up in the local vernacular. So.
I think he got caught up in it too.
I beg your pardon.
It could be his downfall too.
but you know, I think that also underscores my almost faux pas there, or underscores where we are in terms of the urgency of the moment, right? In terms of instituting real and lasting and necessary and positive change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the better. So Margaret, keep up the good work. Mr. Cupid, I got your back.
Yeah, man.
Keep
I
up the good
appreciate
work.
that. I appreciate that.
Big up to the people of Western George.
Definitely. They're looking forward
Make
to the
the right
change
choice.
too.
Make the right choice.
Of course.
Yep. It's time.
But how could I make you? How could I make you come on? Even if it's 3 minutes to, and do not contribute to the role of government. What is the role of a government? Quickly. Precisely.
Margaret, question, boy.
Succinctly.
you know, she likes to put me on the spot.
Yeah.
But,
No,
in a nutshell.
she knows you can handle yourself, man.
The role of a government, and I often speak about the social contract, right? Where the folks who want to be in government, the aspirants, go to the people and say, hey, if you let me, this is what I'm going to do for you. So the role of a government, in a nutshell, is to protect and serve the people to the best of their ability. I'm not going to use any fancy language, Miss London, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
To
And that is
protect
providing
and
the
serve
basic,
the
ensure that
Exactly.
citizens have the
But
basic
you know,
basic requirements.
Interestingly, right? When that eat the food statement was made,
Mhm.
what I found rather ironic with that statement, he did not say that he's going to go into politics to get the people of Western George to eat the food,
He was
self-interest.
Well, you know,
Self-interest.
I think the primary reason why he is contesting still, he wants a larger pension too.
And here now,
So that is I don't know if it's motivation or whatever, but that
baby,
that could
baby boy, baby boy. And hearing, and he know that all we usually think about is our belly, especially black people.
Yeah.
Right? So he knows that why he does use the poem from Martin Carter. Martin Carter
from the nigger's
poem.
yard.
Oh no, not right. He came from the nigger's yard because he knows. The mouth is muzzled by the food.
Muzzled by the food that it eats to live.
And all
before,
are tied to Martin Carter.
Okay.
Yep. Before I go, right, I want to highlight to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines the cognitive dissonance, the continued cognitive dissonance, which means they would say one thing, but the reality is absolutely different. And sometimes they would straddle the line. They would say one thing one day, and they would say one thing the next day, and want the people to believe that both statements are mutually beneficial. Camilo was on the stage the other day talking about
cure food and carry off water.
Yes. Camilo was on the stage the other day talking about they are not elected to be kings in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
But to serve the people.
While
a banner. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
While a banner was there was displayed, anointing his father King of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Hypocrites, man.
More than hypocrites.
All right, Britain is your turn. Where are you? Yes, you too, my dear.
All right, take care.
All right. Okay, bye-bye.
Good.
The lines were going crazy there. Even Britain was.
Oh, I hate Britain for a while.
So we miss Britain, we miss Doug.
So much.
No, we get in trouble at the studio. Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon. Good evening. After 6.
Good evening.
It is good evening for me. It's almost 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, man.
Good evening to you, Shaka.
Good evening. Long time, man.
Let me seek permission from Natalie and Gypsy.
Well,
and from Doug.
I am sure all three of them wouldn't mind
not at all.
Lengthening the program just for me. Briefly, and Margaret, sometimes you're too good for your own good, because I called in briefly just to remind you of that Martin Carter quotation. A mouth is muzzled by the food it eats to live. And to say to you that there's so many more quotations which are attributed to different people, but which are claimed by somebody else. And you know who that somebody.
What if?
You know who that somebody
else.
Just say
what if. Just say what if. Bold face what if. Thief.
You know what? So I really I called in specifically for that, and as soon as the phone started ringing, I heard you say Martin Carter. So there you go. Sometimes you're too good for your own good, Margaret.
Oh my God!
But it's a brilliant program you guys have had. I like the way you interact with people. Shaka, I like the way your calmness, your coolness, and the way you elucidate the plans for West St. George.
Yeah.
And by extension for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I think it's brilliant.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And there's so many people, there's some people, I should say, who really confuse the role of government and opposition.
Yeah.
They tend to want to attribute what the government is supposed to do to what the opposition must be doing, and so on and so forth. But you know what? One of the things that we have to tell ourselves is that we will get that in society. Everybody cannot and will not agree with you. Everybody will not be on your side.
Correct.
And therefore, when you're faced with that kind of opposition, is to look them squarely in the face and let them know what you are about. This is what we are about. X, Y, Z, whatever the case may be, and just keep stating that, so that people, in the long run, come the day which some people seem to be afraid to announce at this time, but which has to be announced. Whenever that day comes, just let people know that they need to go out, vote overwhelmingly for the New Democratic Party, because that is the party which speaks to change in the country. You do anything else, and you get the same old khaki pants as they say. So it's really sticking to the program, sticking to the plans, be focused and not be distracted. Last week, sometime I did a program on propaganda and distraction. And there's a lot of that going on in the country at the moment. Some people seem to revel. Some people seem to thrive on propaganda and distraction. And some people seem to do so by trying to gain some sort of popularity, as if it's a popularity contest. We know it's not. We know it's serious business. We know it is the business of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We know it is the business of the poor people, the people who face extreme poverty on a daily basis. It is their business. It is the country's business. And by saying the poor people's business, it is also the rich people's business too. Because if they continue along the same line, they would get a country in which not even the rich would be able to survive the way they are surviving probably now. Probably those who earn the millions by 25, 30 may survive, but nobody else might not. So there you go. I know the time is short. I got to get off the radio. But Margaret, thanks for accommodating me at the last minute.
Call Ollie next time, Britain.
You're always on the ball. Always. Sorry?
Call Ollie next time, man.
Yes.
I will definitely do so.
All right.
I'll try to do so.
Good hearing from you, man.
Yeah, good hearing you too. And Margaret, I always love to hear you. Never mind, I can't contact you when I want to. I don't know why. I don't know what you have done, Margaret.
Technological challenges, Britain.
You keep passing the place. I'm could I pass my place with you?
Of course.
I don't know what you had on your agenda tomorrow, but we couldn't go deep into the role of government and the role of opposition. You want to take
Margaret, you know what? I never reveal beforehand what the program is going to be.
God.
No. Listen. No, Margaret, listen, please. I never reveal what the program is going to be beforehand, but it may well be on that topic, because that topic has hit home today, especially
confused, man.
when you
were discussing this next week, though.
We had the whole thing confused, man.
This gonna be good. This gonna be good.
Shaka, I will give you some points tomorrow to look at next week, man.
Okay, nice. Appreciate that.
Margaret, I take the challenge up, and you'll hear me tomorrow, and the listeners will hear me tomorrow.
Listen to me, right? We are deprived of relevant information, and I don't think.
But the information is there,
and I don't think common sense chips in when it really should. I don't know if it's all part of the mind sex game. Forgive my word. The mind bending, the mind understanding. Minecraft.
Yes.
Could I say Minecraft?
Yeah.
We are in a serious battle for our minds. Because when you look, for example, Britain, that even our own people who know that there is a theory that says black people are inherently lazy. And how dare black people running along with that thing? Oh, Dr. Friday is lazy. Yes, I know our vocabulary is limited, but in life of me, knowing it is tied to black people take it, I run it, I go with it. Following a Portuguese man, I run and go with it.
Margaret, you know what? By extension, and a lot of people keep repeating the words of Bob Marley. And Marcus Garvey. It was Marcus Garvey who first said, "Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery." He did so in Canada, in Nova Scotia, Canada. Yes, and Bob Marley popularized it, legendized it, if there's such a word, in song. And people say it all the time, emancipate just, but it appears as if some people just don't know what it means. You know,
sit back
because
and
there are so many still suffering in mental slavery. So many still are exhibiting
they have
that.
re-enslaved
but you know
themselves, re-enslaved
Indeed.
themselves by little
Indeed.
trinkets, scholarship.
Yeah.
Scholarship, low income house.
And duty-free concession, a house, roof
And
fare,
I
and a
always
house
say,
roof
no,
fare.
those things were not aimed at your improvement,
No.
development,
To keep-
upliftment.
No.
It's to control
Of
your
course,
mind.
to control your mind, yeah.
Gosh,
To keep it dependent.
And you have a young man like Ken Suk, right? Staring jail before him, and you go hold on to the repetition as if you are a cow, a cattle regurgitating.
Yes. You have an elderly person. I'm sure Luzette doesn't mind me calling her elderly. An elderly person like Luzette King, who has laid her life on the line on the streets of Kingstown for years and years. Luzette King has fronted one of the longest protests in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You have her facing jail as well. And people will try to tell you that all sorts of nonsense they come about rather than talking about change. The word should be change on everybody's lips. But like I said before, everybody wouldn't agree.
True.
But those who don't agree, let's not ostracize and curse and stuff like that. Let us stare them in the face and tell them what the NDP is about and why change is necessary in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Because change is necessary. And you know what? I always end on a quote when I speak sometimes. And that quote is from a wise old man from Ephesus called Heraclitus. And Heraclitus of Ephesus once said, "It is in changing that we find purpose." And for St. Vincent and the Grenadines to ever find purpose again, that change has to come. And on that note, I say goodbye to Margaret, to you.
After you done
What's
show
that?
out, after you done show out, give me right, you want to hear the change?
I didn't throw words for you. Come on. You're my friend.
Keep in your hold here. Don't cause. Watch them straight in the face, but sometimes, boy.
No. Margaret, that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you. That was not for you.
Oh my God. Oh my
That
God.
was
Now
not for
we're
you.
going to get short at the station.
That was not for you. Enjoy your weekend, Margaret.
Yeah,
Cupid,
man.
you enjoy your weekend as well.
All right,
And Cupid,
Britain. Hey.
Cupid,
Yes, sir.
continue to care. Cupid,
Yeah, of course.
Cupid cares.
All the
Yes,
best,
man.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and tell
Always.
Bernard I say hello, because Bernard have the number for you. Maybe he have it in the back pocket.
No. He gave it to me, but it doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work.
I'm serious.
Oh?
The one that I got doesn't work.
Oh, nah, maybe Bernard give that fella the wrong number. I will send it for you.
Please do, please,
All right.
because I have tried several times.
Okay, my dear. Enjoy your weekend.
All right.
You too.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Take care.
All the best.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Something here for Britain, right?
Okay.
And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship a sail. When Jonah say, "Is your car Jaguan?" When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. All right, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph.
Over to you, Shaka.
Yes.
Your closing word.
Yes, before I go, let me just say hello to my people, my relatives in Canada.
Hello,
Tasha.
goodbye.
Tasha, my aunt Tyrone, my uncle Tyrone, and the Canada. And my brethren Enroy, who has always been a supporter of
your
of
brethren
me.
Kenny. Kenny
And
say
Kenny,
shout
yes,
out, brother.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Boy, I nearly forget you, boy. Oh, Lord. And my other brethren, Kelvin, too. The list goes on and on. And big up to my brother, my brethren Kian and his team as well, too. And I appreciate the efforts that you all have, all that you have done for me and so far. Now, before I go, let me just mention this briefly. Now, my candidacy is driven by a genuine desire and an unwavering commitment to really serve the people of West St. George and make a difference. Now, in doing so, I have to understand the challenges that comes with being a leader And I am definitely ready to make this bold step. And I intend to lead with integrity, resilience, and determination. And I envision a constituency that thrives on trust, growth, and opportunity. And I am confident that we can achieve this. We can achieve this vision together. Now, my journey is not about personal ambition, but it's about collective progress. It's a partnership between Kashaka Cupid and the people of West St. George. And I'm willing and ready to serve them. And on election day, go out in your numbers, my people. Elect a better West St. George. Elect somebody who has your best interests at heart. Elect Kashaka Cupid, because Cupid cares for West St. George and Cupid cares for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you and have a blessed weekend, everybody.
Right. That was so good. I love that one today. Well, my friend Anne is saying great show today. And boy, forgive me language on occasion. And you and your dear Bajan husband do have a wonderful weekend as well. All right, so folks, I think that you have learned a little bit about the role of government and the role of opposition, and it really appears as if we have them all mixed up, right? But we can't do anything else. We have already stolen some time, so it is now 1. You could say 2 o'clock. It is now 2 o'clock. So take care of your darling self. If it is the will of the Lord, I will be back with you next Friday. Take care. I love you.
And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship a sail. When Jonah say, "Is your car Jaguan?" When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. All right, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph. And it's like when everybody get the Spanish ship a sail. When Jonah say, "Is your car Jaguan?" When they come up with ship and it go in the whale belly. All right, so St. Vincent will never come good unless I get rid of Ralph.
Please note that the draw for the raffle will now take place at the West Kingston Constituency Office on the 29th of August at 5 p.m. Tickets going fast. Get yours from your constituency leaders and from the West Kingston office. First prize, a brand new 65-inch flat screen smart TV. Second prize, an all expenses paid weekend for 2 in Mustique. And third prize, a grand food hamper. Get your tickets now.
The Vibes is set for Sunday, September 14th. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. It's the Southern Grenadines boat ride to Beckway. Jump on the MV Ambience as we leave Union Island at 7:30 sharp, sailing through Myro and Canawan all the way to Lower Bay Beckway for the big small goal football clash. Southern Grenadines versus the Northern Grenadines. Drinks, food, games, pure fun and niceness. Feel the vibe and be part of the action. Don't miss this. Mark the dates. September 14th. All aboard Beckway. We going. Everybody, it's time to fall in. The New Democratic Party once again is on the move. Central Leeward this Thursday, August 28th at Garden, Buckaman Bay. The NDP is at it again from 7:30 p.m. Stand strong with your candidate, Conroy Huggins, under the theme, Together We Win with Huggins. Joining him on the stage will be a powerhouse lineup. Vice President Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Nature Stevenson. Party Chairman Daniel Cummins. From North Leeward, Dr. Kishore Shallow. And from North Windward, Senator Chevron John. Remember, the code is yellow and it's time to fall in. And let's win the thing with the NDP.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora, working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York. Burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent, and likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
4 days only. District Stairs Mega Sale. District Stairs Mega Sale. Tuesday, August 26th to Friday, August 29th, 2025. 60% off crown moldings, baseboards, and trims. 50% off tiles. 40% off tools, faucets, light fixtures. 30% off laminate and vinyl flooring. 20% off bathroom accessories, adhesive and tin sets. 10% off grouts. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. When the 4 days are gone, so are these prices. District Stairs, SVG Stony Grounds, Kingstown. Telephone 784-456-7649. That's 456-7649. WhatsApp 784-496-7648. 496-7648. Conditions applies. See stores for details. 4 days, 4 deals, forever savings. District Stairs Mega Sale in Kingstown, 26th to the 29th.
Bunady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bunady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bunady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bunady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
It's in the feeling in our weak side. It's in the meaning in our spot. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep this flowing. People, we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrate and come let your rhythm flow.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in 1. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Hey now, guess who nearly burned down the kitchen trying to make gourmet ramen?
You again?
I had no garlic, no butter, no vibes, so I ran to Massey quick.
Just for ramen?
I came out with dinner, dessert, and even items to clean up. Plus, points on my loyalty card. I even transferred money and still had time to grab a little wine.
So, basically, you live there now?
Honestly, with the parking, service, and the WhatsApp updates, I might move in next week. Who else doing it like that? Massey Stores, our family serving your family and your last minute cravings.
There are many cleaning companies, but there is only one company that cleans, and that is VinceClean. So you don't have to wait for a season. Cleanliness is enough of a reason. Just finish building your dream home and wish to move in? Then VinceClean is for you. Do you have oil mark where that car is parked? New tiles just laid and want to remove tile grout, cement, or paint? VinceClean is for you. Shampooing of chair sets, mattress, carpet, house cleaning. VinceClean is for you. So whatever cleaning you need and for the best prices and quality on the market, telephone 431-1360, 457-1649.
Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, the best in service.
Traffic is backed up on major highways.
Oh, I need gas. Good thing there's a Sol nearby.
Oh, good, because I really need a drink.
We know your time is precious and you have enough detours. Our convenient locations are there to serve you on your way. Enjoy the journey. Choose Sol.
Randy Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket